Hi, everyone.
Hey, welcome back. Let's see. So last week we did an Orc Samurai, which was a really cool piece of armor and a really cool setup and a fun character class, but he was missing something.
He didn't have a face mask on.
Did not have a face mask on. And
that's a crying shame.
Well, we needed to show him without the face mask so you could see what he looked like under the armor. But as part of the armor,
yes,
he needs a face mask.
Then why don't you show him the pictures? So we did up an orc style Japanese face mask.
Yes.
So I based this on an actual face mask, and then I just changed it a bit. I made the nose wider and more orc-like. I put these big teeth on him and made the tusks, you know, because so he's an orc. And then I made the ears nice and pointy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now it's Japanese style, but it's half orc style too.
Yes. And I love the idea of, like, you know, because the face masks, they have like the mustaches sometimes, and we've done a couple videos on different face masks and stuff, but they have all this different, like, you know, animal designs or monsterish designs that like kind of make you look like a demon. And I love the idea that this guy's going to be like 7 feet tall, right, and like gigantic, and in this heavy armor with the two-handed sword, and he's got this terrifying face mask. But I love the idea of, like, you know, he goes up and then like removes the face mask, and he's like just as horrified underneath the face mask.
Half orcs aren't the prettiest brothers in town.
Yeah, he still has the tusks and the big ears and the nose, and he's just like someone here. It's like,
yeah,
it's like, and it's just the same face underneath, and you're like, okay, now I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. And of course, face masks not only protect your face, they also help you tie your helmet cord to your chin, and they give an intimidation factor.
Yes.
So maybe, depending on what kind of face mask you have, you can intimidate people to get some kind of psychological, you know, warfare going on against your opponents.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say maybe like it would give you like a +2 intimidating your enemies, and then like if you hit them, then you could get a chance. You could roll some kind of charisma check to like scare them, and that could be pretty cool because that is an intimidating and scary thing.
Yeah, I'd be scared poopless if some guy with a big giant monster face mask was running after me with a 6.5-foot razor blade in his hand. I think I'd be just a little intimidated.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Ben?
I would need one of these.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. And yeah, and I think that like you could even do like magic, you know, incorporate some magical qualities to it at some point.
Sure, I mean you can enchant any kind of armor or weapon or something like that with something.
The face mask has a different piece, even like, you know, just make it like a scary face mask. Or, like,
sure.
Once a day you could like make a sound, like make a roar that would like scare people, or something along those lines. Make some
well, I think there is some intimidation type magical things that you can do as
there's a fear spell, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's a fear spell. Things like that. Yeah, would be perfect.
You can make people roll a saving throw to see if they're like able to like
stand and fight.
Yeah, stand in front of you, and not
or run like heck.
Yes. But I think this is really cool, and it matches the colors and the stitching and the style of the suit of armor that you did last week.
Yeah.
And I think it's really awesome.
Thank you. We hope you guys are going to think it's awesome too.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
See you.
Bye-bye. So I mentioned this book before. It's called Kakumen, which basically means armor face. This is the paperback version, which is a heck of a lot cheaper than that hardback version. It is in Japanese. I do recommend this if you're interested in Japanese face masks. They have tons of photographs in there, and if you do get to the point where you want to try to translate it, there's translation devices on your phones and things like that that can really help you. Very interesting book. Yeah, I think if you're interested in this stuff, I highly recommend this book.
Yeah, and Google Translate app on your phone has like, you can just use the camera on your phone, and it's not perfect, but it'll more or less like, and it'll do it with kanjis.
Yeah, it'll really help you out. So it helps me out because my Japanese is not very good. So it's that of a 2-year-old. Yeah. So
just enough to get arrested.
Just enough to get arrested. Okay, you guys.
Thank you.